Alrighty. Hey there, guys. It's Silver, your host, and we are back with more GTA Liberty City stories. To those of you who are watching live, welcome, welcome. To those of you who are watching Zivod, pull up a seat, get comfortable, grab a snack or drink of your choosing, and we will get right on into it. So, how is everybody this evening? Are we well? Hello, Ashley. Hello, Leo. Oh my god, GTA? I know, right? I know, right? I don't want to catch you guys off guard with anything new or different. See, that's the irony of it. There's a handful of you that complain whenever I, don't stream anything different. And then whenever I do stream anything dramatically different, we get about 6 of you in stream all night. Hey, look at it this way. Nearly every single GTA stream that we've had has had a couple of hundred views, 10 to 15 likes, and upwards of 30 hours of watch time. And if people are here for it, and it helps keep the channel growing, then we will do that. Leo had a puzzlement. Inform me as to your puzzlement. We have the Breaker back. Hello, Mr. Breaker. Ninja Gaiden. No. No. We have a lot of things to do. But yeah, what was your puzzlement, Leo? How are we, Mr. Breaker? I had a delivery arrive, and inside was a capybara plush. Right. Did you order it yourself? Or was there something weird about it? Share your story. How is everything tonight anyway? But yeah, I cannot complain at how well this series has done for the channel in terms of just people checking it out, right? Just the streams alone for this, right? We have probably had a few, well, several hundred hours of watch time. Maybe 100+ likes and upwards of 3,000 views, which has been crazy. For a channel of this size, that's not bad at all. So yes, let's help Sal.
Hey Sal, it's me, Tony.
Tony, it's good to hear your voice, kid. These chumps won't let me see nobody. Listen, I got plenty of business to take care of. Take Paulie Sindacco. His family's finished with this town. But he thinks he can just run away like he's got no dues to pay. I'm in jail because of that bastard. Make that son of a bitch pay.
Okay. Leo says, thing is, I did not purchase a coconut doggy. My receipts confirmed it. Why did I receive the coconut doggy? Mama Leomon confirmed she did not buy it for me. It had my name on it. When I looked up the return address, it wasn't an address I recognized, nor was the delivery center. So I have a puzzling coconut doggy. Did you do what I do, Leo? That being, pre-order something a very long time ago. Forget about it. And, then have it turn up months later. I've had that happen before. Like a pre-order. Or, more interestingly, and if this is the case, lass, good on you, do you perhaps have a secret admirer? Could that be a real possibility? How is it possible to play GTA Liberty City Stories on PC? You have two options. You can either get it on PS2, hook up your PS2 to a capture card, and feed your capture card through OBS, or there are emulation options available too. They are typically your best options for streaming Liberty City Stories. Or if you want to get even more obscure and you have something that will successfully capture a PSP, you can play the PSP version through a hard capture card or use an emulation option. Other than that, the only available platforms are... well, yeah, dude. You can stream on PSP. There are ways to do it, and I was told by one of my friends that you can. But I'm more familiar with using capture cards on PS2s than I am PSP. That's more untested ground for me. Right, so we're going to have to loop back around, turn the legend off. Yeah. Loop around. How you doing, Redder, anyway? You okay? Welcome, welcome. First thing I did was go through my email receipts. I have not pre-ordered or purchased a coconut doggy since last year, and that delivered. Mistake, maybe? Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. There are capture cards, if you look online, that can be connected to PS2s. So that is a very valid option. Yeah, it's a bit wonky, Liberty City Stories, Redder. It only ever released on PS2, PSP, and the Apple Store. And I don't know about streaming the Apple versions. I've only ever owned the PS2 version, hence what I'm streaming right now. So yeah. Really appreciate it. What about you? I'm not bad, thanks, dude. Bit tired. Been a long day. I was at the movies earlier watching the new Superman movie. Very good. Very good show. Very good showing, I should say. Do you play GTA Sam? No, but I've had people recommend it. Leo says, in regard to the admirer thing, I genuinely doubt it. For one thing, there was no note, not even a receipt. But mainly because I'm me. Who'd be daft enough? Give yourself some credit, lass. You're a nice enough lass. That'll be enough for somebody out there. Don't sell yourself short. Everybody has something to give. I mean, hell, look at me. I'm just like... We're gonna park this. There we go. Parked it. I'm like... just a very underwhelming human being. I'm a very underwhelming human being. And look at me, I have a Suki. Yeah, dude, PS2 version. PS2 version. Would you play Hitman? People have asked. I may play the original PS2 ones first. So we're gonna grab a bike before we do anything else. Because we need a rocket launcher. It makes doing this a lot easier. Can you play LAN with other players on PS2? You need emulation software for that these days. You want to see my games on PS2? Right. Hang on. Hang on. Like, dude, at some point, right, I will literally get my camera and get my PS2 collection out of the cupboard, and I will do a video recording it and show everybody my PS2 stuff. Leo says, objectively, Sylvie, you're an excellent person. Please don't mind me, Suki. It's not too difficult to imagine why Suki is dating you. Well, thank you. I genuinely appreciate that compliment. as I'm sure you can imagine, dudes don't get a lot of compliments. So, yeah, thank you for that. Means a lot coming from one of our regulars. I may bring other people joy, but, you know, self-esteem has, if I'm being completely honest, always been a weakness of mine, so thank you very much. Suki is my good lady, Redder. The lass who's been mad enough to deal with me for bloody years. Right, so where's this rocket launcher? It's here somewhere. There we go. Now we need to go back and get this. Well, good, Silver. Thanks, Leo. Yeah. I suppose it's one of those things, isn't it, guys? Right? You don't see the positive things that other people see. I've always just seen myself as just a guy. And my general mood kind of swings between one or two settings. Oh, look, it's my old friend low self-esteem. Oh, look, I'm having a moment of ego where I'm feeling on top of the world. It's none of... It's either one or the other. Redis says, I've been to London in February and didn't like the people there. They were rude to me. Oh, you were in London, dude. Gotta be honest, right? I'm northern. I'm up near Leeds. But, frickin' London is a whole different... Like, it's a whole different situation. London life and London people are very high-strung. Some of them are very nice, don't get me wrong. But some of them are very high-strung. And I could tell some stories about the time I spent in London. Hang on. Leo says, also that was genuinely sad. Sometimes a genuine compliment can make someone's day. Blokes deserve them just as much as women. I think that's why a lot of young men have self-esteem issues these days. Because a lot of young men don't typically get any sort of positive treatment or compliments from people in their family circle or just people around them. And obviously that's going to affect how you feel about things. Oh, dude, London's a great place. I'm gonna politely disagree on the London front, right? It's a great place, but the people, there's a sense of perpetual anger with some people when it's London. Because life is absolutely freaking fast forward at all times. It never stops. They're living on perpetual turbo. And I think there's a lot of frustration. Also, why did I go all the way over there when there was a bike right there? See, the mission's giving us freebies. How are we, Arnold? You alright, dude?
You idiot! That's Tony Cipriani!
Do you have San Andreas on PS2? PS2, Xbox, PS3, PS4, and PS5, dude. This is an easy one if you know what you're doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paulie Sindaco has left the building.
Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, Paulie Sindaco has left the building. God, that took me so long before, and it took 2 minutes. Yeah, PS2 Battlefront. We did a whole playthrough of that, a whole playthrough of Galactic Conquest last year. Marcus! There's the man. There's the man himself.
Liberty City's long-running mafia feud is finally over after the brutal slaying today of Paulie Sindaco, head of the Sindaco family. However, crime analysts predict greater trouble lies ahead as this war leaves both mafia families in full retreat to emerging gangs, in particular the Yakuza, who are now vying for overall control of organized crime in the city. Stay tuned for more here on LCN.
Good. So, our next arc, start streaming GTA San Andreas on PS2. Dude. Okay, alright, we're gonna make this easier. We're gonna make this much easier. Folks in chat, how many times have we had full playthroughs of San Andreas on this channel? Let's be real. Mods and regulars. Ring-a-ding-ding.
Yeah.
Tony, it's Donald. No, wait, don't hang up. I've got a very exciting proposition for you. Please come by my current, residence, and I'll fill you in. Tony? Please, Tony, have a heart. I'm calling in from my last stop.
See you, Donald. 1,000 times. The Bengal Dragon has arrived. Hello, sir. Pull up a seat, slam the like button. Yeah, we have played San Andreas so many times. Like, so many times. In the last 5 years, it's beyond belief. It gets a playthrough every year on the channel. And let's be honest, it will probably get one this year as well. So for now, yeah, we play a lot of RE4 and San Andreas. So for now, we're playing through some of the lesser known titles. After we finish this, we're going to be playing Metal Gear Solid 3. And then we'll be coming back to do Vice City Stories, which will be a first time playthrough for me. Also, give me a sec. I need to take some stomach acid medication. My stomach acid has been completely out of control today. Right. Okay, give me a sec. Cool. Okay. How is Yorkshire doing today? Yorkshire is doing... I can't speak for all of Yorkshire. But it's okay up my way. Can't complain. Silver, you should play Phantasy Star Universe. Second ad since the stream started. Oh dear. This should be only every 15 minutes. YouTube seems to be making them, like, way more frequent. Shogun Showdown! Yes, okay, we're going to start working for the Yakuza now. In a minute.
Sal, how's it going?
Oh, fucking Ben there. Just great. Number one, the new mayor is fixing it so I don't get bail. Number two, we're stuck fighting the goddamn triads and Diablos. Number three, I hear that the fucking Yakuza are gonna make a play to take over the city. Other than that, everything is just peachy. After all these years of mob control, we finally flushed it all down the crapper.
Boss, I can take care of everything.
The Yakuza have got a load of weapons in that Patriot.
Here we go.
Nothing can stop them now.
We'll see about that.
See, this is the thing. You do still see, right? You do still see a scenario by the time we get to GTA 3 where the Leone family's influence has been weakened and they are still warring with the Triads and the Diablos. But they do manage to push the Yakuza into a more defensive position and essentially take out the other Mafia families. So they do become the dominant Mafia family, but they are still stuck fighting a lot of other factions on all sides. So Tony does do a lot. I forgot the first one, but this one was Find a Home. Already got one, annoying as it can be. Okay. I have YouTube Premium, so I don't get ads. So does Johnny. Johnny has YouTube Premium. Yeah. Dude. No, no, no. Oh, we almost went into the water. Dude, I had so little control over that. Let's go, go, go. What's your favorite hidden gem on a PS2 game that you've played so far? That's difficult. Probably Oni. Oni was an early release title. Oh god, we've landed in a wonky position here. Bear with me. Oh, that's well wonky. Oni, which was a port of the PC version. But still, very good PS2 title. I'll go through my collection some point as well. You stuck the landing. You probably didn't fling it fast enough or high enough, Leo. Knowing our luck, that's exactly what happened. Yeah. Upwards momentum, upward momentum. Come on, bike. Come on. Silver needs it. Yeah! Good. Excellent. Jade Cocoon was PS1. But Jade Cocoon is up there as one of my favorite games of all time. If not still probably... It's hard to put a favorite game of all time. Definitively. Because I love Jade Cocoon, I love Resident Evil 2, I love the original Digimon world. Yeah, spin it back that way. Would you play the Sonic Gems collection? I'm very bad at Sonic, so that's a hard no. That's a hard no. I've only ever played Sonic the Hedgehog on this channel twice, and it was like watching a 3-year-old with like motor complications who was partially sighted play. It was quite atrocious, to be fair. I cannot play Sonic games for the life of me. I'm terrible at them. Oh god, Shoreside Vale is so finicky in terms of where you need to go. You at the end? Nah, my man. About 12, 13 missions left. Probably one more stream after this. We'll be finishing this week. What about the partially sighted? Oh no, dude. Like, legit. I am that bad at Sonic. I am genuinely that bad at Sonic. This was a genuine comparison. It wasn't meant in any offense. It is like watching somebody who has hand dexterity issues, who is also partially sighted, trying to play Sonic the Hedgehog, and probably struggling. Because, dude, I am not very good. I'm just messing, Silver. Ah, cool. Fair enough. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have light sensitivity issues, but that's not partial sight issues. I do, however, have hand dexterity issues. I have a poor hand dexterity because of my muscular condition. Need another 4-hour stream. For me, yes. Yes. It's like, oh yeah, 12 missions left? That's about another 4 hours. Okay. If you can get a driver's license, you are not disabled visually, at least to American standards. Is that how it works? I've honestly never spoken to Suki about that. She'd know better than me. Gonna get some more body armor. Remember a while ago when some idiot got drunk and chopped down that really old tree? He got sent... Yeah. I read about that. Wasn't it like a father and son or something that chopped down the historic gap tree on Hadrian's Wall? Like, dude. Dude. I am so mad at that. Like, these guys obviously, from what I heard, they did it for no other reason than spite. Like, that tree has been around for 500 years. It's like, it predates modern history. Would you ever play GoldenEye 007? Probably not GoldenEye, but I want to play Nightfire and Agent Underfire. They got 4 years, 9 months. Was it a father and son job? I mean, what idiot goes, "Yeah, right, son, let's go chop down a tree that's older than time itself"? Morons, man. Morons. That tree was a piece of living history. You do know they had to literally CGI it back into 28 years later, don't you? They CGI'd it back in. Ever played Monster Hunter on the PS2? No, I can't say I have. I played Dragon Warrior, well, Dragon Warrior Monsters. How long are you streaming tonight? Probably until about 11. Suki's out. She's at her sister's tonight, so I don't have any company this evening. So I'm probably just going to stream till about maybe 10:45 for an 11 finish. And then I'll be back on Friday for more stream because I have I have a political meeting tomorrow night for the Labour Party. Is your partner's name Suki? No, Suki is in Sukio, as in Tsuki, Suki. That's her YouTube name. Yeah. That is her YouTube name. Oh no. She's not Japanese. We're not married either. But we've been together for a very, very long time. Okay, right. Let us... We're probably going to need a Yakuza Stinger, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to need a Yakuza car. Everybody keeps asking me, are you getting GTA 6 next year? Be real with me, chat. Will I hear the end of it from half of my channel if I don't stream GTA 6 on release? I probably will not hear the end of it. Yes, I'm getting it. I've had a few Japanese women in Yorkshire who weren't international students. There are a few. There are a few in York as well, which I'm also very near. There are a few Japanese families in York. In fact, there's a lovely Japanese-owned tea house. Look it up on Google. Look it up on Google. There's a lovely Japanese tea house in York called Ippuku. Ippuku Tea House. It's owned by a Japanese family. I think it's either a sister and a brother, or a mother and a son that own it. And the food is delightful. I've taken Suki there before. We both adore Ippuku Tea House, but we haven't been in years. I eat a lot of sushi, to be honest. I ate at a Japanese place that starts with W in Leeds city centre. Forgot what it's called. Wagamama. It's like a Japanese chain restaurant, Wagamama. They cover up the chat on mobile when it's an ad. That's hella dumb. Do they really? There's a small Japanese in walking distance of my house. I really want to go there, but that would mean going outside where people are. I'd do it for Japanese food, Leo. Like, do you know what I've actually taken to as a quick dinner? Yeah. Wagamama's expensive. I've also taken Suki there for dinner as well. I have never been back, though. We once went years ago to Wagamama. You're probably talking like... Oh god, what? 7 years ago? Probably about 7 years ago we went to Wagamama. And even with my crap memory, I still remember this because it annoyed me profoundly. The waitress kept coming back and, like, you know, standing over us and trying to aggressively upsell on the menu, like, how about you try some of this, and this? Do you want some drinks? Do you want some extras? This. You know, she kept really assertively going through the menu to the point where it felt patronizing, and it annoyed me so much that I have not gone back since. I have literally not gone back since. Suki was like, maybe she was just doing a job and she had to upsell. I'm like, honey, I totally understand your point, but it came across as annoying and patronizing, and I'm just... Oh, it was annoying. So bad. I've not played the Marvel Spider-Man games on PS4, PS5, no. I want to play them at some point. I know Mr. Negative's in one of them. But, I have not checked them out myself. I played the PS1 one. There's a place called Spice Quarters, which is pretty famous in Leeds. Right, let's turn around. We've got to get to this frickin' Yakuza stinger. Oh god, is that the Portland Bridge? We don't need to be there. They are really good. I've heard they are. I intend to get them at some point. Okay, so we need a Yakuza Stinger. One of my favourite cars of the whole game. So if we turn off here... You know what I've actually taken to eating a lot of recently, guys? And you're going to look down on me for this, and it's fair enough. That's fine. That's one way to get to our car. Right. Aldi, as in the freaking food shop or grocery chain for you Americans. Aldi has started in the last couple of years selling sushi sets. You know, like sushi dinner sets in their fridge section. Right? And I have been actually buying those quite a bit as just like easy dinner on evenings. Like, say when I've been out all day, I just get like a, you know, like the Nissin yakisoba noodles. Sorry, yakisoba, as in the dry noodles, right? Here's our Yakuza Stinger. I usually get myself a Nissin yakisoba and a sushi set from Aldi, and just have like improvised Japanese food for dinner. And it's quick. It's a quick and easy meal, say, after I've had meetings or council stuff to do. The Go Mining app. What? I've never heard of that.
I think so. So...
You missed the caramel shortbread from Asda, but I am restricted to a Walmart. That's a uniquely British thing, and I love it. All of our franchise bakery chains still have it. In fact, the shop I was in earlier, Coupland's, had some in. I didn't get them, I got flapjacks instead. Din, 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 din. Nice to have so many of you in tonight as well. Thank you for the viewership. Din, 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 din. Din, din, din. My car, fellas. Homies, really? Yeah. Okay.
Liberty City Free Radio. We will never sell out to the corporations. And now for some more underwriting.
Joshua, what are you doing in here?
Shit, I don't fucking believe it.
Where did you learn how to make this?
I found out how on the internet. I'm finally
Hang
gonna show
on,
that
my headset fell off my head.
a thing or two about physics.
The internet may appear like it's full of information, but most of it's the wrong kind of information. Like how to pick locks, steal calls from payphones.
Sorry,
and
my
suffocate
razor fell off my head.
Keep off the internet.
I'm
This
using
message
a
brought to
Razer
you
Kraken
by
X3.
Citizens United, negating technology for life and people's safety.
I swear by the Razer Kraken X3. It's a good bargain basement headset. It only costs like £50.
Welcome back. You're on the Breathing World with me, Melissa Chowder. Coming up later, we've got a really interesting piece on cave art in Holland.
Excellent.
But first, a Breathing World exclusive.
So,
my special guest,
we're gonna
megastar
borrow
and
the
singer,
tank.
Crow.
Watch
Crow,
this.
is not the
This
first
is
time
gonna be
you've met,
great.
is it?
No, Melissa. We met last week in the jungles of Peru.
Kill him!
No! I want the tank! Give it to me. Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Oh! Beautiful. Destroy the tank. Come at me, bros. Can we get up enough speed to lob it in the water? I don't think we need to 8-ball it. We can just lob it in the sea. This is beautiful. Sorry, pedestrians. There you go. We didn't lose our wanted stars. That ain't good. We need a car.
My Beaver's scorecard. They almost hit me.
Right, okay. Hang on. Hang on. Right. Now then. Where's the nearest respray? Or save point. Either one works. God. Okay, let's go. Nice. Do you know what's funny as well, right? We are at the point. We are 38 minutes into stream. Give me a minute. So, I came to realize, right? Me and Suki play Fortnite for our own enjoyment, okay? Clearly. We don't play it for the viewership. And I'll tell you why. Hang on. Wait there. Okay, save point incoming, yep. Oh my freaking traffic! They do this on purpose! Stop! What peens? Look at that pileup. Dude! Sod off! Dick's Sporting Goods, US brand. And started to miss Sports Direct in JD Sports because I could walk to them. Oh, dude. Like, Sports Direct is reasonably priced. But I don't agree with the business philosophy of the owner. Owner, from what I've heard, from insider reports and lawsuits and things like that, is an atrocious individual. There's been talk and basically rumors through lawsuits and whistleblowers that he basically made pregnant women work their entire freaking 8-hour shifts. Or one instance where there was a pregnant woman who was made to work an entire freaking 8-hour shift without going to the toilet and was made to give birth on a bathroom floor. So yeah. Wait there. It was a deer stuck between a gate where I'm at. I made a video of it. Okay. Am I missing your messages as well, Jay? Do I need to go over to top chat? Are your messages been eaten? Nice. Okay. Did we save? I don't remember if we did or not. We did. Okay. You remember it too, Leo? Yeah. I don't remember the name of the guy who owns Sports Direct, but I refuse to go to, like, give the man business, to be fair. Probably the Yakuza missions, these.
Is this Mr. Cipriani?
Who's this? How'd you get my number?
If one puts their mind to it, one can achieve much. I shouldn't have to tell you that, Mr. Cipriani. I need your help in a delicate matter. For this help, you'll be richly rewarded. I will explain when you arrive at my apartment in Torrington.
Like, dude, right? So, you're a GTA protagonist. And you get that phone call. You get that phone call. Asking you to go and do work for a gorgeous frickin' Japanese woman. You are going to say yes. You are going to say yes. Let's face it. Let's say it as it is. Japanese women are beautiful. Japanese in hell. All Southeast Asian women are beautiful. Like, damn it, there's no two ways about it. Let's just say it as it is. Now then, let's go. Never not be saving silver. That's what I intend to do. Keep saving. Yeah, it's Toshiko. Yeah, Toshiko Carson. It's Kenji and Asuka's aunt. Listen to this song on the radio as well. Love it. We're gonna do a driving in Liberty City stories be like video for the channel. Silver, come on, man. Don't belittle your women. I know British... Oh, Bengal! Bengal, you freaking madler. Don't belittle your women. I know British women aren't the best looking, but they're not that ugly. Oh, dude. Can I be honest with you, dude? Can I be honest with you in my reasonable experience? It's the personalities of all three of the British women I dated before getting with Suki that put me off dating native girls. It ain't the looks, it's the personality that put me right off. But I think it was just a bad choice on my part. Like, one of them, there's no hard feelings, she just fell in with the wrong crowd. But two of them had issues. Two of them just had issues. And I think it's on me for not seeing the warning signs sooner. Nah, don't be insulted, Leo. It's absolutely not going to be aimed at anybody in this chat in any way. Also, can I just make the point, right? I do still want to carry on making the point before we do our next mission, right? My audience, as awesome as you are not here. You are not here for Fortnite, are you? Like, me and Suki play it for fun between ourselves. But we have had as many views playing GTA in 45 minutes as we did the whole Fortnite stream of 2 hours and 40 minutes. We have had as many views for GTA. I nearly said as many Jews for VTA then. Yeah, like, dude, it was only the regulars that were in. It was only like the die-hard regulars that were in for Fortnite the other night. Yeah, we've had as many views in 45 minutes playing GTA as we did the whole Fortnite stream. More deadly than the male. Hello, Toshiko.
So, this is the big tough gangster? You don't look so tough.
Thanks.
Do you know what it is to live without love, Mr. Tony? It is to live with hate.
I'll take your word for it.
It is my earnest wish to destroy a man, Mr. Cipriani.
Hey, Toshiko.
Destroy, not merely kill.
She's fire, this woman.
I want him and his whole organization weakened and humiliated before he dies. I want him to suffer.
Okay.
This man I want you to destroy is my husband, Kazuki Kazen. Don't worry. For your services, you will be handsomely rewarded.
Well, what if I say no?
You won't. Because why I merely want him dead, you need him dead. In truth, you have already dealt him a severe blow, Mr. Cipriani. However, he is taking delivery of more munitions today. I want you to steal those weapons from right under his ignorant nose. Good. Goodbye.
I love it how he bows for her on the way out. He's a gentleman. This chick needs a hobby. She has a hobby. It's called destroying her husband's criminal empire. What more of a hobby could you ask for? Seriously, what more of a hobby could you ask for, guys? Like, dude, I volunteer to be Toshiko's hobby. Even though she's likely well into her 40s and more than a solid decade and a half older than me. I still volunteer to be Toshiko's hobby. She can spend all of her time on me if she wants. Right, bit of MSX, guys and gals. Leo says, what was that? Honestly, Sylvia, you're what I call a bit of a pick and mix, except for when you spend weeks on GTA or RA. Define pick and mix. You've very much got my attention. I mean, getting back... here we go. Bengal says, getting back to the dating scene in the UK, for the most part, it seems that British women in the dating market have a massive ego. That's a problem with both genders in the modern dating scene. But then again, I haven't been in the modern dating scene for many, 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 many years because I'm taken and in a committed relationship. But it wasn't as bad before I got with Suki. It wasn't. Here we go. Hey now, Silver. As somebody who has watched and been terrified by the Ring and the Grudge series, you don't want to ice a Japanese person. You play a little bit of everything. Your only real theme seems to be retro, and I love it. Yeah, we are definitely variety streamer. And let's be honest, that's why I've grown as slowly as I have despite my dedication. And we're only at like, what, 2,500 subscribers? If we'd have zeroed in on one or two specific things entirely, we'd probably be at about 5k plus by now. But variety streamers tend to keep a small dedicated fan base, but grow a lot slower in terms of content. You went to a dating auction event. What? Never been to anything like this. Love this track. Need to get past the Yakuza guards. Can we use the stinger again? I say English women also suffer from a lack of brain cells, says Leo. The amount of times I read English women went on holiday, got seduced by usually somebody of foreign nationality and fleeced. It's not even funny anymore. So there's an actual habit of that. Like guys in other countries basically seducing and taking money from like English women abroad. I mean, I could be really, really self-deprecating here. I could be extremely self-deprecating. And say, 1, I'm male. 2, I have a lifelong disability. So 80% of women wouldn't be interested in somebody like me, even if I was single, just by virtue of those 2 factors alone. Because, let's be honest, I am not like Hugh Hefner. But despite my disability, I feel that I'm reasonably attractive. But most women in the modern dating scene would take one look at my freaking health one look at my legs and be like, nah, that's too much effort and too much commitment. So and they were like that before I got with Suki as well. So it's not something I dealt with before I was in a committed relationship, and it wouldn't be something I deal with in the future either. So yeah, it's not something I'll ever experience. And yes, I've just been very self-deprecating, I understand that. According to my weekly magazine, it's a regular thing. Guys abroad seducing English women, I love you, let's get married. Then once they get over there, they basically fleece them for money. And yeah. Okay. International dating cultures, man, and some people's experiences. Some people's experiences. You are your own worst critic. No, I'm just gonna say it as it is. I'm gonna say it as it is. Because a lot of people, not all, but a lot of people are very, very superficial. It's unfortunately a very strong human trait, whether it's right or wrong. A lot of people are very superficial, and a lot of people don't want any sort of added hassle or extra, you know, caveats in a relationship. So they'd take a look at a person with a lifelong disability, regardless of how attractive they are, and just go, "That's a hard no. That's a hard no." And they'd just see the health issue before they see the person. And I'm sure, and I'm willing to bet money on this, that even if Mandy were still in chat, if Mandy was still here, she would actually be agreeing with me right now. I am pretty certain she would be. Hey, Suki. I'm just being self-deprecating. How you doing, hon? My homie just shared your stream in Discord. Appreciate it. So we're gonna go get the Yakuza car again. Oh, believe me, it's more a visible trait for women to disabled men, not men to disabled women. Are you basically saying that frickin' women are bothered more when it's a man in that position than a man is bothered when a woman is in that position? Yeah, I could actually agree with that observation. Bengal says I know that because all of my disabled female friends are in a relationship. Yeah, dude, men aren't judgy. I don't feel that men are as judgy in the relationship scene when it comes to that. I don't. I genuinely don't. See, and as I'm saying this and putting myself down, we have the leading lady in chat right now. The one that never even saw any of my issues when me and her became a thing. Like, legit. I'm gonna tell you guys a story, right? I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Alright? About the first time me and Suki met. Now, Suki wants to beat me to death with a blunt object. And that's exactly what she should want to do. The first time we met, when we were first getting to know each other many, many, many years ago. Right, okay. Well, basically, I stayed in a hotel for a while with her. So basically, it was like it was a decided thing between the two of us. We were gonna see if, you know, because it was our first time meeting each other, if we hit it off and you know, we got along together, and we frickin', you know, we hit it off as a couple. And then, if everything was all well and good, I was gonna go spend about a week or so at her house with her mum and her family before I went home again. And we did, naturally. many years on, we are still very much a thing, even though she probably wants to beat me to death with something. And, yeah, like, if you zinged, exactly, yeah. And basically the situation, we are going down to the vending machines in the hotel. Probably like a couple of days after we've, you know, I've got there. And she just charges on ahead down the hallway. Completely leaves me in the dust. And I'm just like hobbling along on freaking crutches like a mile behind her. She literally just turns around, smiles at me and looks embarrassed and goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, I literally forgot about your legs. I literally forgot about your legs." And I'm like, "You didn't notice?" She's like, "Nah, not really. I totally forgot about that." She didn't even register my legs as a thing in our relationship. And like, she's all embarrassed, but I'm feeling, in terms of myself, right? I'm feeling very, very happy and very reassured by this. I'm like, she doesn't even see the biggest thing that I take issue with in life, or did at the time. I'm a lot more comfortable with it now as an, like, you know, a full-fledged adult. But, yeah. Yeah, you give her that fire in chat. She deserves it. Give her the compliments. Never have. See, exactly. She's never judged. She helps me when I need it, now. Especially as I have a lot more wear and tear and, oh god, no, the Yakuza stinger did not make a difference. Hang on. I'm gonna need a sniper rifle. Sadly, people in my position suffer with something called premature aging. And that is basically what you might think it is. Our bodies go through an accelerated rate of wear and tear because of our muscular condition, and we're prone to a lot more muscular pain, injuries, that kind of thing. So as I've been physically aging a lot faster, she's been helping me a lot more now. But, you know, but that's only when I ask for it. And other than that, she's never really judged me for it or seen me for it. It basically, unless I ask her for help, it's like invisible to her. So yeah, give the girl all the credit. She deserves it. Good lass. And she totally has the unmitigated right to beat me to death with a blunt object. Because I take patience. You guys see a very chilled out side to me in stream. In an offline capacity, outside of YouTube, I am very high-strung, very, very stressed, and very, very prone to just getting frustrated and, you know, like, anxious because I'm really high-strung. Probably because I take so much on. So, Suki's a very patient lass as well. Hey, Toonie's here! Dude is rapping in my chat again. Dude is rapping in my chat. Yeah, Suki, by the way, I was telling people as you came in about, or before you came in about 15 minutes ago, I was saying we've had as many views in 45 minutes of playing GTA than we did playing Fortnite for nearly 3 hours the other night. My audience is not here for Fortnite. How are we, Toonie? Silver hit the jackpot with Suki. I did. Which is why my golden rule has always been be respectful and kind to the good lady, because she is very important to me. That's always been my #1 rule. That boat's gonna go. Okay, we took them all out. Yeah, some missions are really foggy. Like, they're hard-coded to be foggy. And this is one of them. I would have joined you for Fortnite if I knew. That's one of those things we don't play communally. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! That we play communally. Fortnite is just a me and Suki thing. I don't really play it with anybody else. It's more of a couple thing. And sometimes I stream it for the chat. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed it the other night. It was a good time. And Suki should definitely stream it on her channel because I will gladly co-host with her. See what I mean? We've got like 12 people in right now. The fog is cool. The fog is cool indeed. Okay, the Yakuza are going to be following us. Or are we in the clear? God, we've got zero visibility. I can't see in front of us. They're coming at us. That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. A rocket launcher all the way. Driving blind. Right, okay. If you haven't left a like yet, did you see me using the forward momentum on the boat to compensate for the aim drag on that rocket launcher to hit those guys in low visibility? If you haven't left a like yet, you should leave a like for that alone. Oh god. Oh god, it's stuck. There we go. Thank god. Back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Yeah. We're not losing the boat yet. Okay. Right. Where are they? They're coming in. They're coming in. Love it. Easy money. I'm going to be watching I Know What You Did Last Summer this week. Looking forward to it. Now, that one I'll be giving a miss because it's a sequel to the original, and I haven't seen the original. But I have seen the trailer, and it looks pretty decent. Doesn't it have the original woman in it now who's, like, in her 40s? I know Shin Godzilla is getting re-released. Yeah, I did hear about that. Also, Cyberpunk 2.3, honey. What's that about? Have we got a confirmation on features yet?
Woo-wee! That's some damn fine artillery you got there, boy. You know, I do so much business at these docks, I should have set myself up here, not halfway down that goddamn island. Well, it's been a blast.
Phil Cassidy. Yeah. Look at him go. Cars, photo mode stuff. Minigun in stock. Oh, boys. Excellent. Excellent. Right, let's go grab some more ammo. Then we'll do another Toshiko mission. No, Phil Cassidy lives all the way through. Oh, is that the ferry? Yeah, that's the ferry. We won't be needing that. We're gonna go get us some more. Yeah, he blew his arm off in that.
Then it's me moving him.
No cyber skank clothes, sadly. Well, not publicly known, at least. So it's cars and photo. Is that all it's gonna be? Cars and photo mode.
I'm campaigning to build a beautiful.
They'll probably have some more features hidden away.
Whatever, dude. Maybe you should be listening to the Electron Zone. I love a man trying to profit from religion. Makes you proud to be an American. Let's go.
Oh, did you hear that from Laszlo there?
Yes, hello. You're on Chatterbox. What's that
Right.
noise?
My name's Lenny. I want to talk about shaving.
I want to talk about shaving.
What's the trouble? You got a weird rash?
There's no trouble. I just can't stop.
I just can't stop. Dude, go to a freaking barber. I go to a barber when I want my beard done. I have dreadful hand dexterity. Therefore, I pay a barber to freaking give me a shave so I don't take half my face off and or slash myself. Because hand dexterity and shaving, they need to go together in tandem, and sadly with me they don't. Okay. Right. So let's go and get some more ammo. Yeet. Off the edge we go. There we go. That makes that easier. Face plant distance 32.58 meters. Delightful. Cool. I'm heading out for a bit. See you all later. Yeah, we'll be streaming for about another hour, hour and a half. So, be sure to swing by if you're bored, hon. Hope you and the niece and nephew are okay. No, that's copyrighted. Get off. That's copyrighted. I hope that doesn't get me a claim. I really hope it doesn't. God, I couldn't turn that off then either. It was only about maybe 6 or 7 seconds, so I'm hoping we're okay. Because as you guys know, if we have to trim out copyright claims, you lose the live chat. Which kind of sucks. Yeah, don't give me any spoilers for GTA 4. I haven't played it yet, and it's coming after Vice City Stories. I hope not. We need the live chat replay. We do. That was like freaking non-negotiable. I couldn't turn it off. Like I literally couldn't press the X button to skip forward from the sort of, you know, the transition stage, or see the transition from getting on the bike, essentially. I couldn't. Yeah, no spoilers. Jay is going to be fighting people hard for this one. He's going to be like, I want this guy to go in completely spoiler-free. Yeah, I've never experienced GTA 4 or Vice City Stories before. They're going to be completely blind playthroughs, both of them. I know about the physics. That's not a spoiler. I know about the physics. Apparently it's got the most, like, freaking realistic physics out of all the games, hasn't it? You can come through windshields and something. You got more techniques for me. As long as it doesn't involve anuses and peanut butter, I will be fine, Toonie. Good lord. I love having you around, but you're a strange fella.
Call it civilization.
Oh, I know about all of its expansions. It's got the Ballad of Gay Tony and Lost to the Dam. Yeah, and I do know the backstory of Vice City Stories is based around the freaking Vic and Lance Vance. That's all I know. Tell me no more than that. I know it's based around Vic and Lance Vance, and you work for Phil Collins in a couple of missions, as in the British singer, who did In the Air Tonight. That's literally all I know. I can feel it calling in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I mean, I already knew that much, Jay, so that's not a spoiler. Honestly, if there was any issues with spoilers, I'd be asking people to, you know, be quiet about certain things. But yeah, please don't go dropping spoilers in chat for GTA 4 and any of its expansions or Vice City Stories. Because they are the two games that I have, two games I've not played yet. Dun, 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 dun. Oh god, he's still late for that swinging party, the random NPC in chat. Okay. Go back in the back seat and do it. Well, she blows smoke out of her nose. You're basically turning her into a choo-choo train. God damn it, Toonie! You are thirsty, my man. Like, you are thirsty. There's no two ways about it. You are thirsty and you need a frickin' Sprite. Is that a regular stinger? It is! I feel like the Yakuza stinger has more weight to it, you know. Yeah. Apparently Phil Collins has a lot of problems in his older age now. Apparently he screwed up his back when he was younger. I know about You and Me in Paradise, and I also know about, is it Easy Lover? Make it diet and I'll take it. Are you not a full sugar soda guy? Are you one of those full sugar sodas messes with my chakras kind of guy? I can't drink full sugar soda, it messes with my chakras. It puts my chakras out of balance. Okay. Right. I can't have the sugar, I'd feel awful after. Do you have just like a bad reaction to it, or what's that medical condition where people get really screwed up by sugar? And like I said, it messes with their metabolism and makes their body feel dreadful. Do you have that? I try not to drink soda in general, but if I do, it's gotta be zero sugar. You see, I'm the other way around. I've gotten so used to drinking full sugar beverages over the years that drinking diet or zero, I literally can't drink diet or zero. It has to be a full sugar soda. If it's not, I can literally taste the difference between full sugar and diet or zero options, and just the taste of aspartame and artificial sweetness in like your zero variants literally. They literally make my freaking tongue. They make me gag a bit. Like it makes me screw up my face. I can't. Artificial sweetness and that kind of thing, and all the stuff they put into diet sodas. I can taste the difference between diet and full sugar, and it makes me feel awful. Nah, it's just trying to be in shape and eating healthy, so no soda for me. Jared says fast food in America is so overprocessed. Dude, that's not just an American thing. That's a Western world thing, my man. That is a Western world problem. Britain is the second most obese country in the world. It has just as many problems with cheaply available, overprocessed freaking fast foods and freezer foods. If I told you what I ate today, you'd be appalled, Toonie.
Infuriated by your actions. You have made him and his men look like the fools they are.
I aim to please. What's next, Princess?
My husband is moving a great quantity of cash from his casino. I want you to destroy all of that money.
Oh, I can find a damn good use for that money, sweetheart.
I want his money burning in the street for all to see.
Okay, okay. When's this move gonna happen?
It has already begun. They're leaving the casino right now. So please, you don't have much time.
Gotcha, Tochiko. This one's on a timer, isn't it? Big Shot Casino before it becomes to, frickin'... This one's also very easy. We just need our friend Bazooka. You just hold up the cash convoy and bazooka it. You're low carb right now. Dude, so, I will tell you. I will tell you what I have had today, and you will be quite frickin'... You will be quite displeased, let's say. So, I didn't have any breakfast. I typically skip breakfast because I got so used to not eating breakfast when I was in university that my stomach got into the state where if I eat before 10:30 in the morning, I feel physically sick. So I usually skip breakfast, have a heartier lunch so I can take my medication. Because I need to take my muscle relaxers with frickin'... I need to take my muscle relaxers with food. So yeah, typically I skip breakfast. That's the norm. For my late lunch, I had 2 mini tubes of Pringles, 1 sour cream, 1 barbecue, a cinema hot dog, and a cinema hot dog covered in ketchup and mustard, and like more than a liter of full sugar cinema Pepsi. And then for dinner, I had bacon burgers and a flapjack with a handful of spicy Cheetos. That has been my food for the day. That has been my food for the day. And yeah, I had a flapjack for dessert. So I have eaten like a frickin' student. It's been quite something. Right, let's go. Good. So we need to cut these vans off.
Well, excuse me. I'm so
We're gonna throw away the keys.
Go away.
Keep together. And new this season because the scriptwriters read war.
So this one's an easy one if you know where to get it. Last one. That's crazy, Silver. Yeah, it is. Yesterday wasn't as bad. Yesterday wasn't as bad. I don't remember what I had for lunch, but for dinner I had freaking, what was it? I had like a bowl of freaking, what's the Korean ramen? I had a big bowl of Shin ramen, a California roll sushi set, and a salmon roll sushi set for dinner with I think it was either water or fruit juice. So yesterday wasn't too bad, but today was just like unhealthy BS to the 10th degree. Easy. Easy. Weren't gonna get busted there. God, the cops in this are so aggressive. I don't like Coca-Cola. That soda is gross. It's my favorite, and I will only drink full sugar. Very high in sodium. Oh, you mean ramen? Yeah, I know. I get the feeling that you are one of those dudes that literally that reads every label on the food and counts every calorie. And, you know, that's okay. I just feel like me and you have opposite philosophies. Like, dude, I basically piled on over 40 pounds throughout the course of the pandemic and just, like, never lost it. I think I got weighed by my personal trainer, like, couple of months ago. And when I was last weighed by my personal trainer, it was about... Keep in mind I'm 5'8" as well, 5'8" in height, so 5 feet 8 inches. I weigh about 230 pounds. Well, actually, no, wait there. Hang on. So 210... Yeah, about 230. So I could honestly do, for my height, to lose that 40 pounds. I love Korean ramen, I eat it a lot. That and Chinese ramen too. You're a certified nutritionist, so I kinda have to. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude. Do you know the biggest hypocrisy I see on a regular basis, right? And it's one I see very regularly, and I'm quite certain my dentist is very bad for it. Dentists guzzling coffee. Dentists guzzling coffee. My own dentist, like, preaches, you know, about just general dental hygiene while simultaneously guzzling coffee. Like, we live in a coffee, soda, and energy drink epidemic in terms of society. We do. Especially in Britain. There's a genuine energy drink epidemic in Britain. I don't know if it's as bad in America. One thing I can't drink is energy drinks. They give me heart palpitations. So I actually can't touch energy drinks. Let me put my desk light on so I'm not going blind. Okay, that's better. I can see now. Okay. I like walking off calories. Like, dude, don't get me wrong. I'm very self-aware. Somebody in my position with a physical disability, that can't exercise like a more able-bodied person should absolutely not be eating like they are. I am totally self-aware and I'm fully aware of it. But at the same time, I think it's one of those things where eating is my guilty pleasure. I don't want to call it my vice, but it's my guilty pleasure. Because in terms of everything else, I don't drink. Oh, sorry, no, that's an untruth. I drink very rarely these days. I drink like maybe once a month, if that. I barely drink. I don't smoke, and in some regards, I'm quite the square. I don't entertain or have any interest in drugs either. So, don't smoke. Think it's a dirty habit. Don't do drugs in any form, unless you actually count alcohol, but...
Mr. Tony?
You know what I mean.
A moment, please. My husband is furious.
So yeah, eating's my thing.
To know when and where to attack him so precisely.
Unless he's a fool, he'll work it out soon enough.
Perhaps we should help him. His men gossip like old women. Let's give them something to talk about.
Where we
Hell.
going?
The opera.
The opera? Me? You kidding?
Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Tony. Everyone loves the opera.
Hey, Toshiko.
If you bring my car around, we can collect your tuxedo. We don't have long. The show starts very soon.
Toshiko's gorgeous.
What's your problem, pal?
Right. Starts at 8. Let's go get Toshiko's car. You're on a tight timer. I used to drink Relentless a lot when I was a teenager. Like I said, I can't drink energy drinks anymore. But yeah, as far as I'm gonna sound very square for this, and I admit it. But as far as I go, as far as I feel, smoking and vaping's a dirty habit. Drugs are just a mug's game. They mess you up, and I barely drink. And I say that as somebody who did a lot of drinking in his late teens, early 20s, and just has no interest in it now.
Do you, boy? You ever seen any movies about Vietnam, boy? You ever seen any?
Do you think I'm a bad person?
Right. I usually go with either Zoa, Ghost, C4, or Bang energy drinks. They are all not good, though. I literally can't.
I ain't exactly a saint.
No. A saint wouldn't be much use to me.
I love it how he calls her princess. It's cute. I kind of low-key ship Tony and Toshiko. I actually do, unironically. Right, we don't have long to get where we need to go. It's a long drive.
My husband is samurai, Mr. Tony. He is very strong, but very, very bad.
Okay, yeah, that's a long drive to get where we need to go. Ooh. Okay.
He only married me to become Wakagashira in Liberty City. He has never loved me. He prefers the company of his men. Do you understand?
When he finds out what you're doing, you know he's gonna kill you.
I do not care for life or death anymore. Only freedom.
What a relaxing worldview.
What a relaxing worldview. Yet this is why I low-key ship Tony and Toshiko. Her worldview, I'm like, she's just like, I don't care about anything, just my personal freedom. And I'm like, yeah, okay, respectable. Respectable. Personal freedom. You value that at the, you know, and don't care much for anything else. Get out the way! Wait there. Did you just say... Good lord. Thanks for that, Tony. I didn't used to be as bad, but then when I got into university, the fast food, frickin' really took over, as it tends to do. I mean, to be fair, I do still have like weekly exercise with gym and physiotherapy sessions, but because of my muscular condition, guys, I do legitimately need to have supervised exercise, so I don't injure myself. So I legitimately have a subsidized gym and physiotherapy program and a personal trainer. Because if I exercise too much, I can injure myself, so I usually exercise under the supervision of a personal trainer. Right, we made it. God, the timings on that are tight. Yeah, I heard it used to, Jared.
Italian blood don't mix with no Chapo blood. One of those mixes just fine on the sidewalk.
Get in Toshiko's car. Toshiko! We've got to get out of here. Go, go, go. My God, they're coming at us hard, aren't they?
Come on, Tony!
They're getting back in the cars. God, it's a long drive back as well. And they bother you the whole way. They do, they come at you the entire way. Yeah, they're right on us. Working on it, Toshiko. I would say it's all under control, but that would be a promise I cannot make. Right, we'll get in there. Kind of. I've not played any of the newer Mafia stuff. I think I played the original one when I was a kid on the PS2. Had a parent borrow it from the video store.
Save me!
There we go. That one. Oh my. Okay, these guys coming at us actually saved us then. This is going to be mission failed, isn't it? God, turning that thing's like turning a lift truck. Nice. Right. Okay. Whatever Tooney has just said has been relegated out of top chat, so it can't be that good. 7 lines. Make sure she's got a big boat. Good God, you are like the worst. You are like the worst, dude. You are certainly a colourful character, let's put it that way. Okay, anyway. Let's go grab some body armor. Toshiko's car is kind of wrecked, we'll just ignore that. Editing my Utopia deck, running a Evil Swarm, Excision, and Ouroboros. Yeah, dude, I'm just running a flat stun deck. It's gonna be full-blown Morganite stun. Frickin' Vanity's Fiend. The one that doesn't let anybody activate monster effects. Frickin' Iron Thunder, Solemn Judgment, Solemn Strike. It's, oh, we got loads of Chaos Hunter in there as well. And then for going second, we have Kaiju package. Established a board? I'll just Kaiju over it. Yeah, it's literally going to be a full stun deck this weekend, Alex. How you doing, dude? Yeah, which fiend is it? The one that says no monster effects? I'll Google search that in a second. After we've grabbed our oh, and I've got I'm gonna have probably a few other bits and pieces in sideboard. Okay. Grab the body armor. But yeah, I'll be in on Friday afternoon for casuals if you want it, my guy. Be in for casuals on Friday. Just gonna quickly check something since we have humor in chat as well. Don't go anywhere, guys. Then we're gonna save and do what I think will be the last Toshiko mission. I think at this point we only have maybe about 6 or 7 missions left until we actually finish the game. So we'll probably have the game finished by next stream. And then it'll be Metal Gear Solid 3. Give me a sec, I'm gonna check the card I was thinking about, dude. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, right. Load up, please, Google. Come on. Okay. Wait there. 1 minute. I played Mass Effect 1, yeah. Right. Okay. So. It is gonna be Majesty's Fiend. Majesty's Fiend, dude. The one that says no card effect activate, no monster effect activations, and obviously Vanity's Fiend. I'm gonna get some rulers as well. It's basically gonna be Chaos Hunter, Majesty's Fiend, Vanity's Fiend, and a truckload of solemn stuff. And also there can be only one, with a lot of Morganite support and draw power. So yeah, full-blown stun deck. And now, back to the main event. Before I bore the rest of the audience to death talking about cards. Cool. I'm gonna make a fortune selling garbage on the internet. It could pay the bills. Coming from the guy who runs an online storefront, yeah. I'm not saying garbage is what I sell, but I could make a few pennies. Definitely be a nice side income. Fist of Vengeance. So when are you streaming Liberty City Stories again? Probably Friday, dude. I'm out on Saturday, so I'm probably streaming again on Friday because I have a meeting tomorrow night, and that'll keep me busy until about probably, I want to say 8. Okay. We say, oh god, no, I want the Leone suit back on. Give me the Leone suit. Friday, get high day. Not for me. I'm a square and I just don't care. But, hey, if you guys wanna frickin', if you guys wanna, you know, get involved in that kind of stuff and it is, legal in your country and or state, within reason, fire away. I'm not gonna judge anybody else. It's legal where you are. Do as you please, as long as you're not hurting anybody. I'm just gonna have me... oh no, to be fair, I'm having me some Italian on Friday night. That's all I need. Jay says I don't smoke or drink. Don't blame you, dude. Don't blame you. Alright, there's been a lot of criticism leveled at, like, older Gen Zers and us, like, those of us who are on the younger end of the millennial scale, for basically being teetotal and not really drinking and not really partaking in smoking or drugs. They're calling us, like, the pure generation, and I'm just like, dude, if people don't want those kind of habits, you know, one, it's probably better for their overall health. And two, you know, more power to them as far as I'm concerned. Jay says he plays video games, makes shirts, and claps baby mamas. I remember you saying you had your own shirt printing business, yeah? Yeah, but dude, have you been a true man of culture? Have you made any baby mamas? Are you... excuse me? Are you literally Daddy J? Let's do this last Toshiko mission. I think it is the last one as well. And then, yeah, I don't think we have many left. I think we only have a few after this. Not really a full business yet. I need to go all the way with it and stop playing. Dude, I get that. Like I said, I run an online storefront selling collectible goods and trading cards. So I get you.
I'm bathing, Tony-san. We have little time left. My husband knows now who is truly behind his losses. He's coming to kill me. And you.
Well, I ain't waiting here for him. Where is he?
He's in Belleville, gathering his men. But soon, he will come here.
Sayonara, sweetheart.
My prayers go with you, Tony-san. Good luck.
Goblin biker stuff. You've asked me this before, dude, and you already know. Good lord, Jay. Down, boy, down. Steady. I've seen a bit of the first one. I've not really played a lot of them, to be fair. Yeah, dude, you're not gonna like me after Saturday, Alex. Full-blown stun deck. Vanity's Fiend, Vanity's Fiend, Majesty's Fiend, Chaos Hunter, Macrocosmos, Solemn Strike, Solemn Judgment, Iron Thunder. I did ask, yeah. I did. What are you having from the Italian? I've already decided. I have a favorite from my local Italian. And I like linguine carbonara, and I'm gonna get a mozzarella garlic bread. My local Italian, which is just a few streets away, does like mozzarella garlic bread to die for. So yeah, I'm gonna get a linguine carbonara and a mozzarella garlic bread. They're not cheap. They're not cheap, dudes. Like, yeah, my local Italian is quite expensive. Just a linguine carbonara and a freaking... I've decided evenly matched Harpy's Feather Duster and Lightning Storm. Yeah, don't worry, dude. I've sided in kaijus. I've sided in kaijus because you just can't respond to them. So it's like, you have Omni Negates? I'll just kaiju over the top of them.
I just had this thing detailed.
It's like, yeah, if I win game one and then you go, oh, I'll go first, I just side in the kaijus and then kaiju over the board. Okay. I've decided, yeah. Ah, wait, dudes. But yeah, as I was saying before I got sidetracked, my local Italian is good, but it's not cheap. Just a linguine carbonara and a mozzarella garlic bread is going to cost me like £16, which in American moolah is like frickin'... I mean, right now that's probably about 21 bucks. Probably about 21 bucks. Yeah, I saw what you bought earlier, dude, actually. I saw what you bought earlier. Wait, guys. Isn't this the safe house that the Yakuza sent Claude to in GTA 3? It is, isn't it? Okay. So you're playing Giant Hand. Do you rely on banishment very much, dude? Would Chaos Hunter actually stop your deck very much? Like, real question. Hey, Leo. Here comes more Yakuza. Nah, I didn't think so. So the kaijus are probably the better option. The kaijus are probably the better option. I have 3 imperms in there right now, but they'll be replaced with which one of the Dominus cards stops? Which one doesn't stop dark? Is it Impulse or the other one? Because I'll be using the one which doesn't stop dark. My God, they're fast and aggressive. Ah, drive. My God, that's a run. You have triple tactics talent as well. I thought that was at 1, dude. I thought it was at 1. My God. Right. Is GTA 3 the go? I've got to be honest, I think I prefer Liberty City Stories to OG3. But I am enjoying this game. Okay, I've got you. See, you're running triple. How many hand traps are you going to have in that thing, dude? How much interaction are you going to have? Because my one downside to my new one is it's not going to have interaction. It's either going to have a full kaiju package for board breakers or 3 Chaos Hunters and an imperm. Is Vice City the go? Vice City's the go. Absolutely. 12. Okay, that's not as bad. Oh, San Andreas is excellent, whichever way you look at it. We need a sniper rifle for that. Three Ash, 3 Droll, 3 Imperm, 3 Mulchami. Right. Yeah. So the standard. I mean, let's be honest, everybody basically runs these days 3 Droll, 3 Ash, and 3 Imperm. It's like the bare minimum. Hang on. There's more of them, I think. Hang on. San Andreas blew Vice City off the map. It did. Shotgun's doing sod all. Sniper rifle needed. Okay. It cost you 100 quid, dude. That's crazy money. My new deck altogether cost me about 60, 70 tops.
You too. Leave us. I am going to enjoy thrusting my sword into you.
Yeah, I heard that about you.
Let me get the other guy. Alright, cool. Okay, he does do some damage. Hang on. Shotgun should do it. Not back on that is pretty good. Where's my shotgun? Hang on. Dude has so much health. He's a health tank. There we go. Yeah, that is a lot, dude. Take Kazuki's sword to Toshiko as proof that he is dead. Yeah, I do feel between you and me that the latter portion of this game's missions, like the beginning and the middle, had very reasonable pacing. I do feel like the end game for GTA 3, between you and me, guys, was quite rushed. And I'm gonna say that, quite rushed. Like the Staunton Island bit. I'm eating pizza right now, pepperoni with extra cheese. Oh, the classic. The classic, my guy. More of a salami with extra cheese kind of guy myself, but let's be honest. Pepperoni and salami are like brothers. They're like, we are the same meat. We are family. But one of us has just got a bit more to us than the other. One of us is a bit more a bit spicier. Got a bit more spice. A bit spicier. How have you been, Marcus, anyway? Hope life is treating you well, my guy. I mean, I know you do park in a lot of our GTA streams still. I know you're just a lot quieter these days. I do hope, even though you've been a bit quieter from time to time as of late, that life is still treating you well, my guy. We like to know that our regulars are doing well. We don't want any of you to be, you know, doing badly in any way. Here we go. Yeah, Raffleege is interesting.
Toshiko, it's over now.
Yes. Yes, I knew that. Hello, Mr. Tony.
Hey, so, you won. You got what you wanted. Everything worked out great.
Great. Yes, great. Really great.
So it's, payment time, sweetheart.
We're both of us fools and killers, Mr. Tony.
I guess we are.
I ship this.
The world takes such a terrible toll on your spirit. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Tony?
I guess. But, you're free now. I mean, you can, go to, Costa Rica or Aruba or some shit. Start over new, that's what you always wanted.
I don't think I'm ready for a beach holiday, Mr. Tony. I've lost everything. And I have done so deliberately.
The cutscene audio is really quiet. I can't change it.
I've been granted everything I asked for. Now, I just ask to be truly free. Goodbye, Tony-san.
See, I never got that. She literally uses Tony's influence, right, to basically cripple her husband's entire freaking criminal empire, and then after leave it in such a state of ruin that her freaking niece and nephew have to be flown in from Japan to actually get the family back on its feet again. Like, they have to fly Kenji and Asuka in from Japan. That's actually implied in the law to get the family back on its feet again in the events between Liberty City Stories and 3. Like, she just sabotages everything and then just yeets herself out of a window. She should have just become Tony's leading lady. I mean, granted, his ma probably wouldn't have been happy. She would have wanted him to take a nice Italian girl home. But, you know, I would have shipped it. Gaga Girl and Magician. How many starters is this deck gonna have, my dude? How you doing, Abdullah? You alright, my guy? Oh my lord, we don't have many missions left, do we? In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna save and check how many missions we actually have left. I know it's not a lot. We don't have a lot left at all. It's probably like 5 or 6 because Toshiko's stuff is right near the end. Do you have a lot of things that are 2-card combos though? Is that the problem? My dude. You seem really excited to try this deck out. Can't believe Tony got involved in a nasty divorce. Don't you also have a lot of equip cards and rank up magic and stuff like that? Okay.
Hurry up, I'm late for a swinging party.
He's late for a swinging party. We have not bought a single weapon from ammunition the whole game. We are not about to start now. I love it. All the way through the game we've got 95,000, which compared to other GTA games is not a lot. One hyper rank up monster and a spell negate. So is that like you don't have many equip cards, or you kind of do? Right, we're going to grab some more M4. And then we are going to probably save. And we're going to do a count of how many missions are left. Because I know it's like not that many. You don't need to run it anymore if you have number 90. What does 90 do that means that you don't need to rely on the equip cards anymore? And also, if you don't need to rely on the equip cards, what's the best way to stop it now? Is it just imperming everything on setup?
If this were a chat room, I would be typing with one hand. IMHO, the mainframe is the greatest movie of all time. Partially because it's so close to reality, especially the robots and defecades and the bit about the dork that saves everyone.
I agree.
Let's
movie about backdoor hacking
drop a save.
Incredible. That was a metaphor from the deep bowels of hell, man. There was a guy last night in the chat room bashing the mainframe, and I had to flame him. I love flaming lamers. Anyway, let's take a break, get some propaganda going on.
The #1 board.
Yeah, I think the kaijus are going to be a better option. Even if I'm going frickin'...
It's better than all those other licensed kart racing games because this time you don't die of boredom.
Even if I'm going first, I think it's going to be better to just take all the interaction out and run the kaijus. Because then we can just say, yeah, tribute over everything. Set up all those negators, tribute over them. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the only interaction I'm running in it is 3 Chaos Hunter and 3 Veiler. Can't believe we've still got 8 of you in. Okay, we're gonna check how many missions are left. Trust me, Alex. You're gonna want to DQ me after seeing the deck I'm running this weekend. I think you will be... I think it might make you grumpy. If it goes the way I'm planning for it to, and it's like as consistent as I've planned for it to be, with just like, you know, Majesty's Fiend just says no monster effects, which is kind of grim. Hang on. Liberty City Stories. Right. Liberty. Missions. Okay. What have we got left? I know it won't be a lot. Dead Reckoning, Shogun Showdown. Okay, so wait there. We've already done a lot of freaking. We've done Dead Reckoning, so we have Majesty's Fiend says no monster effect. Yeah, and that's everywhere. That's Handfield, Graveyard, and Banish Zone. It just says no monster effect activation at all. It stops everything. And we're going to be running 3 Majesty's Fiend and either 2 Vanities. It's either going to be 3 Vanities Fiend and 2 Majesty's Fiend, or 3 Majesty's Fiend and 2 Vanities Fiend. Plus all the solemn stuff. Hang on. So we got that. Love on the Run, bringing the house down. No money, no problems. Cash in Kazuki's chips. We've done that. So we literally only have left Mission 59. Mission 60, which is Stop the Press. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 missions. Oh, no. Reese said no barrier statues. Reese said he doesn't want barrier statues. So No, dude, I don't have time. We'll do one more mission, though. There's 8 left. So we'll do one more. I've basically taken out all the real bad barrier statues, and I might have like 3 barrier statue of Abyss inside, which my original plan was to fill the deck with Fossil Diner, barrier statue of Drought, and 3 barrier statue of Inferno. But I've trimmed out like the massive 7-card barrier statue package, and have just said I'm either not going to use it all, or I might just have 3 barrier statue of Abyss inside. But I've basically, if I decide not to use them, then I've completely taken them out. Because all Reese said was he doesn't want barrier statues. He said nothing about Vanity's Fiend, Macro... Oh, by the way, yeah, dude, we're going to have Macro Cosmos as well. So it's going to be Majesty's Fiend, Vanity's Fiend, Chaos Hunter, Macro Cosmos, Solemn Judgment, Solemn Strike, and Iron Thunder. But yeah, we'll do one more. Oh god, Donald Love's all the way over there. My plan is to get all the rest of the game done. And I've only really got the 3 imperms in there, dude, because I don't have 3 copies of that, freaking, you know, Dominus Purge. We'd have 3 copies of Dominus Purge in there as well. Oh, the Yakuza are not happy with us. Anyway, we just got into a massive Yu-Gi-Oh rant, so for that my bike! Such aggression. We can't drive that thing. Are they still coming at us? No, they're not. Hang on. Oh, God. Somebody give me something. Thank you. Just wanted a vehicle. Right, we're just going to grab some more assault rifle ammo. Okay, right. So, head up this way, grab the M4 ammo, then go across to Donald Love for one last mission. That's the plan. You know, it's been awesome as well. Every time I have played this game, we have had a solid audience in from start to finish. Do leave a like if you haven't already, please, and thank you. Okay. Oh god, yeah. So we're on the right side. We're on the right side. Okay, so let's go. Assault rifle is there. Sorry, pedestrian. Sorry, pedestrians. Plural, not singular. Who is shooting at me and why? It's alright. They seem to have stopped. So, for the most part, have you all enjoyed the GTA stream? I hope you have. Or just the whole series in general, because it's been a damn good time for me. I have enjoyed it. I don't know if you were in when I was telling you just how well it's done as well for a channel of this size. By the way, earlier on, Alex said the background sound is quiet. Does it need lifting up a little bit more, or is it perfectly fine? Is not my audio, but does the actual game audio sound alright? Or does it need lifting up a little bit more? I know the cutscenes are quiet, it's just the way the game is rendered. I can do nothing about that. Thank you, homie. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Leo says it all sounds fine on my TV. What about you, Jay? Does the background audio need, or does the game audio need bumping up at all, or does it sound fine? Oh, God. You know, guys, I have a meeting tomorrow. It's gonna be a fairly lengthy and detailed meeting. And just the thought of having to sit there and minute it is already making me feel tired. Probably should turn it up a little. Yeah, Luna's fine. Luna's fine. Bear with me, I'll give it half a decibel. There you go, we'll try that. See if it's any better. There we go, I've turned it up. If it ends up being, at this point now, if it ends up being too loud, let me know. Okay. Because the audio balancing is really finicky through my my streaming software for this. I don't care for the side content. We are here for the missions. 154 grenades. I don't even want to imagine the weight sort of implications of carrying that around. Okay, the bike is bulky. Boom. Okay. So I'll ask you guys to gauge it now. How loud was that just now? Because I've kept turning this game up slightly stream by stream, bit by bit. If it starts like being too overpowering with my compared to my freaking commentary, do let me know. Sounds good. Alright, we'll keep it at 15.5 then. A bit louder, still fine. Okay. The most important thing in a minute will be the cars and radio audio. The radio audio might be a bit different. I probably won't turn it up any more than this. A lot of people do say when I'm using OBS to stream that the game is typically a bit quieter compared to me doing things via console. But that's purely because trying to that's probably because trying to audio balance when you're doing things through OBS can be a bit of a pain. Trying to audio balance your mic audio with games through OBS can be a bit finicky. So I always try to play on the safe side. And essentially I undershoot it and would rather have it a bit quiet than I would a bit loud. For example, I was a bit on the loud side with that. Do you know that DOA long play from the other day? The long play that Leo watched all the way through like a champ, I want to add in, by the way. Yeah, I was actually the opposite of my usual there. When I set it all up, I had the game a bit on the loud side. Yeah, same for me. When I was playing GTA 4, the cutscene sounded hella low, but in my headphones it was loud as heck. It sounds perfectly well balanced to me in my headphones. Just, this is why I ask you guys. I do actually get really kind of low-key paranoid about game audio. Who is shooting at me and why? We're gonna need a car. Hang on. Yeah, given that we've just spent 10 minutes running around looking for armor and ammo while chatting randomly, I think by the time we get to Shoreside Vale, we're just going to save and finish. Because our wind down is usually 5 minutes. Oh, we've been going for like 2 hours and 17 already. Like, people be thinking somebody's gonna get mad if they let the streamer know. They don't realize it's worse when you don't say anything. Exactly! You have no idea how paranoid I am about audio balancing in my games. Especially when I'm streaming through OBS on PC. Console is much easier to balance, because you've only got one setting, which is basically turn the game's, you know, into the game's like dedicated audio sliders down to match your mic audio and find a balance between the two. Whereas OBS, you have to tweak it through the software and balance both the game audio and your freaking mic audio through OBS's software, which is a bit more finicky. Okay, right, the big test. I'm just gonna talk for a bit with the radio on. How does it sound? Is it too loud? Okay. Am I too loud compared to the radio, or is the radio too loud compared to me? So have we hit the sweet spot now? Are we quite well balanced? Jay says we're all good. Okay, that's decent then. I was set upon a 5, yo. I can hear you fine over the radio. Excellent. Then we have our final audio balance then. As balanced as folk can be. That's very relevant in 2025. I love MSX98. MSX98 is my favorite radio station in this. Yeah, yeah. That and we have a problem. Whatever I do in this game, the actual gameplay audio of me playing the game and anything that's not an actual freaking pre-rendered cutscene is gonna sound way louder and much more balanced in general, because for some bizarre reason in the audio mixing, the pre-rendered cutscenes have a significantly lower volume than anything else, and it's noticeable. There's nothing you can do about it. And I'm not gonna go into my my stream settings every, you know, like 10 to 15 minutes or like 15 minutes, whatever, and turn them up and down, because we already have a very specific audio balance and I don't want to mess with it. Like, would you say that it's much better to have my approach and be a little bit on the quiet side in terms of the game audio than have it the other way around and be a little bit too loud? Because I always err on the side of caution there. Welcome to Shoreside Vale. Run, buddy. I'm just borrowing your bike. Does he still want his bike back? Dude! There we go. Gentlemen's disagreement. We couldn't decide on who the rightful owner was, so I just did the good Samaritan thing. You playing Liberty City Stories on the PS2 Pro. Dude, what was the PS2 Pro? Could you imagine if there was a PS2 Pro? I have upscaled the graphics a bit, dude. The slim PS2. Wasn't that basically the same level of power, just shrunk? I do have a full mint condition slimline. It's probably worth about maybe £1,000 on the collector's market now. I'm either going to keep it until I'm in my 40s and hook it up to a TV, or sell it at an auction to a collection and make like $1,000 from it. Okay, so we're going to go save. And then we have like 8 missions left to do tomorrow. Oh, no, sorry, Friday. I don't think I'm going to be in the mood to stream after a freaking meeting. tomorrow. They were easy to hold and walk around with. Put the PS2 in the backpack. Yeah, just carefully wrap up the wires and put the PlayStation itself and the stand in a backpack. Really light. Dude. The one I've actually got under my desk is a chunk. Because my original PS2, basically, I didn't take very good care of it as a kid. The disk drive still works, but I completely wrecked the Player One controller port by pulling controllers out of it too hard. It actually completely took the do you know in the actual PS2 port you have like the little black like the hooks that you essentially the actual controller port itself has like the little black ridges that you hook the controller into. Well, the ridges had come out and the actual connector pins were exposed, but you could still connect the controller to the connector pins and it would work. Well, the problem is, over time, and because I was too rough with it, the connector pins totally bent out of shape to the point where I couldn't even plug a PS2 controller into it anymore. So I eventually had to buy a new one. I can't remember what order it went in. I either got an Xbox, I think I got a PS2 Slim. And then that died years later, and I bought a used PS2 Chunky off eBay with all of the wires and stuff in excellent condition. Probably more than 10, 12, 13 years ago now. I remember it being like freaking, what, probably maybe 2011, 2012, around then. And I've had it all this time, all these years, sitting under my desk. Yes, it's dusty as hell, but it still works well. Wait there. I gotta get another silver controller and a pink. Leo says only Suki can control silver, Jay. We'll give her the illusion of control, shall we? This is the point where she's gonna turn up in stream and be like, yes, I'm going to whoop your ass now. Thanks, honey. I love how GTA streams are just so chill as well. And the general format is typically just, come on, stream for 2.5 to 3 hours. Unlike, we never have like a massive 4-hour stream when we do this. We stream for like 2.5 to 3 hours. And then we just call it a night.
In the future, there will be robots?
And these little 3-hour chunks just, wow. But yeah.
That's right, the robot revolution has begun. Pretty soon we'll all have devices planted in our brain which tell us when to eat and when we need to go to the toilet.
It's incredible, but true. I was surfing about it yesterday.
Yeah, but robots won't be big machines that look like people. Instead, they will be small.
Hello, car owner. Oh, she's gonna fight us for it.
What do you think? I'm afraid of you? Hello? Oh.
We're borrowing your dad's car. Shall we park it? See, I can always say that to people. I can always say that to people. This is my dad's car. Yeah, because he's the one that's driving it. Dude, like, have you noticed that we have gotten... We only moved to Shoreside Vale, like, what was it? I want to say, was it either 2 or 3 parts ago, including this one. And like a good 30 to 40 minutes of every stream is just us driving around Shoreside Vale, getting completely lost. I'm not the only one then. Dude, I was starting to feel self-conscious about driving around Shoreside Vale getting lost. Like, it's windy, it's confusing, and it doesn't even have an ammunition. Body armor right there. That, and it's worse in GTA 3 because you've got the Colombian cartel there blasting at you every 5 minutes. Because this whole area, like Wichita Gardens, the Cedar Grove / Wichita Gardens area, is just full of Colombian cartel. Oh no, I don't get lost in Shoreside Vale as much as I used to. Don't get lost in Portland. I don't get lost in Shoreside Vale as much as I used to, like I said. I still do a little bit. But yeah, I get lost in frickin'... Get lost in Shoreside Vale all the time. I mean, think about it, right? And here's an honest question. How many missions do you actually do in both GTA 3 and Vice City Stories that actually take you to Shoreside Vale? Or actually have you doing stuff in Shoreside Vale? Like, it can't be more than, I want to say...
What seems to be the problem here?
It's not really more than 5 or 6 in frickin' GTA 3. Out of the whole, like, 60 plus missions there. Or 60 odd missions there. And out of the whole 60 plus missions here, it can't be more than 5 or 6 here. Like, no more than maybe maximum 10. Like, you do... like, a third of them in Portland. Just under a third of them in Shoreside Vale. Or I'd say, no. You do just under half, about 40% of them in Portland, 40% of them in Shoreside Vale, and then you do, like, another frickin' the remaining 20%, 10 to 20% tops in, You know what? We're actually gonna do this. I usually go till 11 anyway, so we have time. I'm actually gonna count how many missions take place in Shoreside Vale, right? Let's do it, because I'm actually curious. I want to figure this out. So here we go. Right. So, Carmageddon. Okay. So, your Shoreside Vale missions start at 56. So, you have in total 70 missions in... 70 missions in Liberty City Stories, right? The Shoreside Vale missions don't start until 56. So you move to Shoreside Vale in the last, I want to say, 14 missions of the game. Dead Reckoning is one of them. You go to that area near the dam, and you take out Paulie Sindaco. There's one. Shogun Showdown is given to you in Shoreside Vale, but you actually complete it in frickin' Staunton Island. Same for frickin' Panatlantic Land Grab. So basically, right, out of all the missions in the game, out of the 14 missions where you actually move to, right? I'm actually counting this because it's bothering me. Out of the missions where you move to Shoreside Vale, there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't count Toshiko's, they're given to you in Staunton Island. 7. 8. 9. Because the last mission, Sicilian Gambit, you actually do back in Portland. Right? So, out of the 70 missions, only 9 of them are actually given to you in Shoreside Vale. It's exactly 70, dude. And out of those 9 missions that you actually get given to you to do in Shoreside Vale, like you start them by going to a mission giver in Shoreside Vale, you only actually perform one of them. I'm going to check another. One of them. Because, Stop the Press, you go to Staunton Island. Morgue Party Resurrection, you go to Staunton Island. Cash Clash is Staunton Island. Date with Death is Staunton Island. Cash in Kazuki's Chips is Staunton Island. 8 Ball is... Oh, sorry. Yeah. 8 Ball is Shoreside Vale, so there's 2. Bringing the House Down, you go to Staunton Island. Or Shoreside Vale. So there's 2. Love on the Run is Shoreside Vale. And the Shoreside Redemption is Shoreside Vale. Right? I'm literally looking at all these on the mission list. So let's go over that one more time. Dead Reckoning. No Money, More Problems. 2. Love on the Run. 3. Shoreside Redemption. 4. Right. So, out of the entire 70 mission game, you get 9 missions given to you by a mission giver in actual Shoreside Vale. And you only actually do 4 of them in Shoreside Vale itself. So, 61 of them are given to you outside of Shoreside Vale. And you only perform 4 of them in there. 70 missions, a full story, and an open world ported to a handheld console. That's hella impressive. Apparently Vice City Stories only has 59, but they did say apparently the Criminal Empire aspect of that game is a really big important bit. So yeah. And yeah, so Salvatore only, your missions only move to Shoreside Vale specifically for Salvatore and Donald Love at mission 56. So you basically still do more than 3/4 of the game's missions. Like, in fact, I'd say it's... God, right. So 10% of 70 is obviously 7. So 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56. So you do 70% of the story's missions before you even go to Shoreside Vale. Toshiko's missions are another 5, so that puts it up to almost 80%. So you literally do And then if you count all the other stuff that is given to you on Shoreside Vale, but you do it somewhere else, more than 80% of the game's missions, well over 80% actually, it's probably nearer 85, and I'm bad with math, so it's probably even more than that, is like done on the first 2 islands. I mean, think about it, right? Jay, on GTA 3, how many missions do you actually do for Asuka or any other character that actually takes place on Shoreside Vale? It's not more than, like, 4 or 5, is it? It's not more than 4 or 5 in the whole game. Anyway. Yeah, 70 missions. It's honestly, the fact that they got all this looking so nice on a handheld, and they even improved the quality of it, only me and you played it. Dude, right? It feels that way. It feels like I am one of the only people who has actively played this in a long time, because you can guarantee that every single stream I have done of this game has gotten between like 120 to 150 views, a regular audience of like 14 people, or 14 to 15 people all the way through, and by the time it's gone to the VODs, most things have got like 180 to 210 views. Like, this whole series from me starting it now, or starting it to where it is now, has gotten like 2,500 views and several hundred hours of watch time. It is crazy how well received it is. Everybody skips this. GTA 3, Vice City, and a lot of people still skip 4 too. Right? No, I'm going to say something. And tell me if it sounds controversial when I say it, right? Let's be honest, and you are right. You said this and I agree with you. Most modern fans of GTA have only played GTA 5, and they make out they're massive GTA fans when they've only played one game, or at the most they have played probably a bit of 4 and played the hell out of 5. Whereas I've got to be honest, I played 5 and I found it really fun playing it with Jonathan. Playing it with Mr. Jonathan has been fun, but it feels boring compared to the 3D era games. It feels like it's missing the heart that a lot of old school PS2 GTA games had, right? Like, while the GTA 5, I wouldn't go as far as soulless, but it's lacking heart. It feels very mechanical. Whereas the 3D era GTAs, as many of them as there were, what they're lacking in terms of just sheer size and scope and fanfare and crazy amounts of freaking features, for all that they're lacking, they do make up for that in just experience, heart, mission content, and they are still crammed with a load of extras. Like, 3 is a bit bare bones because it's the first one that came out in the 3D era. But, dude, like, everything after 3 is just packed. Like, the older games have character. They do. They do. They genuinely do. I agree with Jared there. I felt that the first day it came out. I was trying to do too much and was way too over the top. The jokes don't even land. It feels bland. Whereas a lot of people do say, right? They say that all the 3D era games, what I like about them is that they all have really, really well made, really well made, interlinked, action-packed stories that all kind of weave together as one chronology. And you can play them all. You could play them all in chronological order if you want. Go Vice City Stories, Vice City, frickin' San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, GTA 3. And they would all go together to create like this interlinked world of stories that are really well made, with lots of that would still, even though they're lacking the glitz and glamour and like modern like scale and scope of 5, still have a lot of heart, enjoyability, and some fun side features. Especially San Andreas. San Andreas has so much side content. It's beyond belief. It's beyond belief. People saying like you're just stuck in the past. This is way better than San Andreas. They're clearly on something, dude. Right? Right? No. Just disregard those people. They're speaking bull. Disregard them completely. I know we've kind of segued into a discussion here, and we haven't really done a mission for the last sort of 25 minutes plus. But that's what these streams are about, aren't they? We have a chat, we enjoy ourselves. Do you agree with my feelings on the 3D era stuff? The reason I like them is quite literally because, in my opinion, like I said, they do have between them an excellent amount of additional features, side content, things to do and experience, even if they aren't as big on scope, budget, or glitz and glamour as 5. And for me, it is the fact that they are all one big interlinked world. Yeah, people have actually said to me, and it ain't just you, people have actually said to me that GTA 4 has the best story and the most, you know, alive, lived in, like living, breathing world. That it feels lived in. And you can literally find entire side stories and side arcs just from going off the beaten path. And those side missions alone involving side characters can last you for several hours and still feel really fun to get lost in. I'm telling you, it's hella good. Have we ever had a modern console port for it? They keep saying that they're gonna do it for freaking years and they've never done it. Don't forget, GTA 4 is a trilogy, 3 different games. I know, because you've got GTA 4, which is Nico's story. You've got The Lost and the Damned, which features that biker dude, who I'm still mad about that, because now I know what happens to him because I've played 5, and that annoyed me. So I know his fate before I've even freaking played his portion of the game. And you've also got the Ballad of Gay Tony. Is there any, like, chronological order you play those in? Is there any, like, chronological order you have to play those in? Just make sure you play it with the controller. Dude, I'm using an Xbox controller right now. Oh, that was his name, Johnny. Yeah. Anyway, have you all enjoyed? Just play regular 4, Lost in a Damn Second, Ballad of Gay Tony last. Do they all go in order? Okay. I mean, dude, remind me when we get to it. It's gonna be way later in the year by the time we get around to that, because we're obviously gonna have a full playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3 first. And then we're going to have Vice City Stories. So, basically, it's going to, like, dude, it's going to be, it's going to probably be, a couple of weeks before we get to Vice City Stories anyway. You're probably looking August time by the time we do that. And the speed that we play games, let's be honest, Vice City Stories will probably take us to the back end of summer. Leo says, thanks for keeping me company, Silver. I just got some bad news about a family friend. Well, in that case, I am sorry. I am genuinely sorry that you have had a hard time there. It's, not good. And I'm glad at the very least I could keep you entertained and feeling a bit happier. It's like when people be like, skip GTA 3, and I get mad as hell. I mean, dude, right? The way I see it, the only thing that I don't like about GTA 3 is that it, and I am, right, it's a very small dislike, and it's not one that you're going to really be able to argue with. It's the fact that it feels like it's missing sort of like features and extra content that the other games have, right? Like, for me, Vice City Stories comes with the asset mission. It improves the weapon system, so ammunition feels a bit more lively. You can go into hardware stores, you can go into drug stores, you can do all the asset missions. You can still literally build a criminal empire with Tommy Vercetti doing the asset missions. And then you have the big showdown with Sonny at the end. It feels a lot more lively with all of the pizza delivery missions as well, and you're like your ambulance driver, your police car, that kind of thing. San Andreas, so you've it's like GTA 3 feels even more lived in. Oh, sorry, GTA Vice City feels more lived in than GTA 3, I mean to say. San Andreas blew it all out the water. Liberty City Stories has a lot of the quality of life improvements that came with Vice City, so it feels a lot more kind of just polished and nice than OG GTA 3. And for me personally, Liberty City Stories has a better storyline than 3, because 3's storyline feels basic, in my opinion. Hey buddy, gym closed today, so I just had lunch and got back. Yeah, well, we're about to finish now, Bengal. But thanks for stopping in, I do appreciate it. How was stream? Stream's gone well, my man. Stream's gone well. And let's be honest, people have told me that, you know, Vice City Stories is crammed with content and improves on Liberty City Stories like 50 to 100%. So I've been told that Vice City Stories is crammed with content, and let's be honest, San Andreas is like the masterpiece of the whole 3D era. It just blows things out the water. Yeah, it does sort of grind a bit at the end when you've got to save up for the asset missions. It does. It does. You're absolutely right then. Like, it genuinely does. See, that's the thing. GTA 3 on its own doesn't have anywhere near as many missions, but the asset stuff kind of pads it out, and it's kind of essential for the final confrontation with Sonny. And I mean, dude, didn't they basically make Vice City in 9 months? San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, and Vice City Stories got a better story than Vice City. Dude, I genuinely think, right, and when I want to say this, right, I'm not saying GTA 3 is bad. It's not bad because it represents something huge. It's the beginning of this series exploding and becoming massive. But it feels weaker compared to all the other games. I don't want to say it feels like a bad game compared to the other games, but it feels like a much weaker game compared to all the ones that came after it. And of course it was. It was like the stepping stone. It was like the dinosaur that had to walk before everything else could run. I mean, I don't know. Bad game feels unfair. It just feels like inferior compared to the stuff that came after it. But yeah. So, but I still do enjoy playing GTA 3. I mean, dude, if you hadn't have caught me on that GTA stream, you never would have found this channel. That GTA stream of the Definitive Edition, when I was going absolutely mad because they hadn't fixed the bug on the frickin', you know, the car. So it was stuck in the ground, and I'm ramming the Banshee into it, screaming, going, move, move, move. Dude, I remember that. And that was when you first joined the channel. Defective Edition saved my life. How could such a bad game have saved your life? Oh, sorry. Not a bad game, but how could such a badly put together trilogy of remasters have ruined your life, per se? Oh, sorry, have saved your life, per se. Best trilogy ever. Highly debatable, but okay. Anyway, we've had a good, like, chat. We've had a good chat tonight. So, big thank you for everybody who stopped in. Have you had a good time? Have you all had a good time? I hope you have. I mean, hey, Definitive Edition helped you find the channel. So it can't be that bad. Anyway, we'll wind it down here. So, to those of you who have better than the Back to the Future trilogy. I've only ever seen like the first one and maybe a tiny bit of the second. Anyway, to those of you who have stopped in, my name is Silver and I am your host. We play a lot of GTA, Resident Evil, retro games, remakes of retro games, and just whatever the heck else I fancy. To those of you who have enjoyed yourselves, do feel welcome to leave a like and sub so you can become a member of our awesome community. We have recently, which I'm going to have to make a post to announce as well, right? In the community tab. Our next big milestone is 3,000 subscribers, but a week or so ago we did hit a massive milestone for the channel, right? We hit 500,000 views on the channel. But yeah, our next big milestone will be 3,000 subscribers, and we have recently hit 3,000 views. I'll see you later, Silver. You will indeed. Next we'll get GTA London and Fallout Huddersfield. Fallout Huddersfield, bloody hell. I can't promise GTA London, but we are doing Vice City Stories soon. And that will be a blind playthrough, so no spoilers. I'll give Luna a belly rub if I go downstairs again before bed, yep. To those of you who want to be kept up to date with everything we do here, you can follow us on Twitter or X at Silver Gaming Network, or by following the handle SilverGaming01. Also Blue Sky. That is Twitter/X and Blue Sky at Silver Gaming Network, or by following the handle SilverGaming01. And to those of you who want to support us even more, you can either hit the subscribe plus button on the channel and become a channel member for £1.99 a month, or you can head over to Silver Gaming Network on Patreon and become a silver patron for £2.50 a month. And every channel member and silver patron gets an exclusive shout out at the end of every live stream and pre-recorded Let's Play part, and access to our exclusive subscriber playthroughs. And right now we have got a playthrough of Pokemon Leaf Green going on. The support is not at all essential but very much appreciated, and you can find the links to the Patreon in the video description and the channel's about section. A special thank you to our channel members and silver patrons at the time of this live stream: Mr. Jonathan, Reese Free, Jay, Kota Okami, Jacob the Dabbler, Julio, The Relinquished, Marcus, Space Ghost, Benji Martinez, and my lovely lady Suki. The support is not at all essential but very much appreciated, and you can find the links to the Patreon in the video description and the channel's about section. Nice streaming today. I hope everybody here going through everything rough holds their head up high. You'll get through it. Everybody have a good rest of the day and night, and I'll see you all again soon. Yes, indeed. I cannot change the world for you guys, and I don't ever claim I'd be able to do that. But at the very least, if I can give you guys a happy place for a couple of hours to park and just enjoy some video games and have a good time, then hey, I have done a good job. So I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. And that's about... Oh yeah, I'll be back again on Friday, like I said, to hopefully finish Liberty City Stories. Then I don't know what we're going to do on Saturday, because I won't have Vice City Stories ready by then, because I have to get a train and I'm out all day Saturday. So it could end up being card games again. It could end up just being a card game stream for the sake of having something to play, because we won't have anything set up by then. Anyway, yeah, just to fill the gap, as it were. To the rest of you who have stopped in, you've all been super awesome, and thank you very much for stopping in. And I will, of course, see you in the next one. So, guys, I have been Silver, your host. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or night. And I will see you again very soon. Take care, guys.